Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's video is an overview of the new Too Faced Gingerbread Extra Spicy Eyeshadow Palette. I'm going to be showing you how I achieved this look. I'll also be showing you some swatches and giving you my first impressions of this new Holiday 2019 Too Faced Eyeshadow Palette. This eyeshadow palette contains 18 shades and it retails for $49. I purchased mine from Ulta, but it is also available on the Too Faced website as well as Sephora. And I assume it will also be available at other retailers like Macy's or wherever you find Too Faced products. Now raise your hand if you've said to yourself in the last couple of weeks, I am not going to buy another eyeshadow palette. I have said that to myself so many times recently, but as usual, I justified it because I am a YouTuber. I know a lot of you are interested in this palette, whether it be for yourself or for a gift, even though the holidays are a couple months away. Who doesn't start thinking about gifts right about now, especially when they're all sort of in your face at the store? I don't want to speak too long. I want to just get to the swatches and show you how I got this look, and then I will give you my thoughts during the application, and then also at the very end I'll tell you whether or not I think it's worth it. Now let me say I am a Too Faced palette collector. I started with I think it was the chocolate bar, original chocolate bar started it all. It's still one of my favorites, one that I highly recommend to people. The semi-sweet, the chocolate bonbons, the chocolate gold. Now I know I didn't name them all, but I honestly think I have them all. So that's another reason why I feel like I had to get it, right? Anyway, let's begin with the swatches. I am definitely not the world's best YouTuber swatcher. I am actually probably one of the worst you've ever seen, but I do my best. And I'm not sure if you could tell, but most of the eyeshadows are extremely pigmented. I was very impressed. I was also very impressed. Well, I don't know why I was impressed, because I do like these palettes. I've always thought that they were really good quality. As with all palettes, there are usually a few duds that maybe aren't as saturated in color or aren't as easy to blend. I've only done this one look using the palette so far, but based on that and based on the swatches that I've just done, I really think that I'm going to love this and get a lot of use out of it. I think it's a great quality palette. The only shimmer that I was not that impressed with, and I wasn't that impressed with it when I swatched it at the store either, it was Candy Queen. This one seems to have a lot of glitter to it, and when I swatched it at the store, the glitter did end up all over my hand. And if that happened just by swatching, there is a good chance that you are going to get glitter particles on your face when you apply it. Other than that one, I do feel like the rest of these shades are high quality. So now I'm going to show you the tutorial for this look and then give you my final thoughts on the other side. I'm starting by applying the shade Vanilla Wafers under my brow with the Sigma E55 eye shading brush. Next, I took my Sigma Blending E25 brush and the shade Gingerbread Glam and applied that to my outer corners. As you can see by my facial expression, I was quite impressed with the level of pigment that this eyeshadow had. Now, using a clean BK Beauty 201 brush, I'm just blending out that Gingerbread Glam shade. Using a MAC 217 brush and the shade Soft and Sweet, I'm now blending a little bit higher into my crease above the Gingerbread Glam. Next, I took just a really inexpensive dollar store synthetic concealer brush and applied the shade Drizzle It Damp to my entire eyelid. The camera is not doing the shade justice. It is so beautiful. Now I'm going back with my Sigma brush and just touching up the outer corners once again with Gingerbread Glam. Now I'm using my finger to apply the shade Cookie Cutter just to the center of the mobile eyelid. Now I'm using the Sonia G Smudger 2 brush and applying the shade Soft and Sweet along my lower lash lines. And now I'm just applying a little dab of Lick the Spoon, which is a champagne-y pink shimmer shade, to my tear duct area. And here's the look without any liner or mascara. So I've gone ahead and applied some winged liner off camera and a little bit of mascara. So here is the final look without any false lashes. And now here's the finished look after I applied the new Ardell Naked Lashes number 421. These are so pretty and so comfortable. All right, final thoughts. It is a very cute palette. If you're into packaging and you prefer elegant over cute, then this is not going to be the palette for you. I'm one of those people that likes both elegant packaging sometimes and cute packaging sometimes. And I do feel like I'm going to get a lot of use out of this palette. At first glance, it might look too similar to Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance because of all of these tones through here, the orangier tones, and then the pinker plummier tones here. But I do like that this palette includes some gold and bronzy shades like Drizzle It and Half Baked and Spicy Mommy and Candy Queen. And of course, this Midnight Snack is definitely not a shade that you'll find in the Modern Renaissance palette. Overall, I think it's beautiful, perfect for fall, excellent quality. $49 for 18 eyeshadows is honestly not bad. I'm aware that it's probably still out of people's budgets, but I would put it on your holiday wish list. I'm hoping that Too Faced won't sell out and not have any left by the time the holidays come around. I wouldn't think that they would do that. It seems like every year the holidays start earlier and earlier and earlier. We're going to start getting holiday palettes in stores in July soon. So hopefully this will be available throughout the holiday season so you can get your hands on it. You know, I almost finished up this video without speaking about the scent that the palette has. It does have a soft scent of gingerbread to it. It's not overpowering, although I've discovered over the years when reviewing these palettes that certain batches have more of an intense smell than others. Certain people are more sensitive to the smells. I remember with the chocolate gold palette, mine didn't have a scent at all. And other reviews were saying that the scent was really strong. So I actually took my first chocolate gold palette back to Ulta and got a different one just to see if it was a different batch or anything like that, but it didn't really have a scent either. But this one does, and for me, it's pretty subtle. All right, everyone, I do hope you enjoyed hearing my first impressions of the new Too Faced Gingerbread Extra Spicy Eyeshadow Palette for Holiday 2019. I hope you enjoyed seeing the demo and the swatches. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would absolutely love it if you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Become part of the Risa Does Makeup family and never miss an upload. You can also find me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter under the same username, Risa Does Makeup. Once more, thank you for watching, and I will see you again very soon.